the camera on my, the battery on my camera, it said battery exhausted. Probably because why would I be charging the camera and using it at the same time? That's dumb. You got to give it time to charge. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, it says, what's the best piece of advice that changed your view on life? Fuck them people. Now, okay, I'm not going to say it like that, F them people, but really forget them people, because at the end of the day, those people don't really, like, forget the opinions of other people. Why are you so worried about what other people got to say about you? Like, what are they going to do for you at the end of the day? At the end of the day, it's just you going to work and paying your bills and you traveling or doing whatever you want to do, but stop worrying about what other people's opinions of you are. Like, because it's not going to do nothing for you at all. Like, it's only going to make you self-conscious about yourself. It's going to always have you overthinking, always trying to fit to what they want you to be. Like, don't worry about what people got to say about what you put on your, like, what you put on your body, what you do to your body, what you do, like, what's the point? So that's why I be like, literally, I swear, like, you might be like, I don't know. Because I feel like if you don't care about nobody's opinions, you will be happy. You will be happy. You won't be going around looking like, oh my God, I wonder what these people got to say about what I'm wearing. I wonder what these people think about what I put on my feet, what the shoes that I put on my feet. I wonder what the people think about my clothes, my nails, my toes, my hair. Like, you're going to always have that thought in the back of your mind about what somebody has to say about you. It's not going to do you any good. Like, you have to live your life not wondering what people have to say about you. And I think that's been great for me, because I'll just be like, fuck them. Like, it's probably not good to say fuck them, but fuck them. Like, really? Like, what else do you want me to say? You want me to take in, like, people going to have their opinions on you regardless, but it's up to you whether or not you want to let what somebody else's opinion do to you. Because you may not like their opinion, and now you stuck thinking, God damn, their opinion really hurt me. Okay. What is the one thing that makes the future scary for you? I think it's like looking at to what's next. Because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm so comfortable with going to school that I'm like, all right, so when I don't have school no more, I'm going to be like, damn, what's next? Like, I know what's next, but it's almost like, damn, I'm scared to go to the next step of my life. Like, I've basically been in school all my life. I took one little couple months off, and I went right back into school, and I've been in school ever since. And I'm just like, all right, I'll get my job, and then what? I don't know. What makes the future scary for you? That's what I feel. If you could write a book about your life so far, what would be the title? What's next? Literally, that's going to be the title. What's next? Like, after school is finished, what's next? What is the biggest lie you told someone you haven't gotten caught until now? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if people feel like I lied and they caught me in a lie. Let me know what I lied about. I don't know. If I told a lie, probably tell my mom or something. Sorry, Mom. But I don't remember. I don't know what it is. I don't know. What's the lamest reason you used to break up with somebody? There's one person, like, he's not that much older than me. And he just, every little thing, like if we was going out somewhere and if I said I didn't like something, but he liked it and then I compromised and I did the things that he liked. And it was always a thing of saying, I wish I was dating somebody my age who liked to do the things that I like to do. Like if I said I was an introvert and I don't really go outside and I like to do more so things inside, like activities inside instead of going outside to do those activities. Like if I said I like to go to the movie theaters, he don't like to go to the movie theaters. If I said I don't like to go to the beach because I don't like the beach and I don't like seeing, he like to go to the beach. I don't know. That was always. I broke up. Well, not broke up because we wasn't in a relationship. We were just hanging out. But stopped talking to them because they kept saying, I wish I was dating somebody or hanging out with somebody my age that like to do the things that I like to do. Because if you're going to say that every single time I say I don't like to do something, but I'm going to do it because this is what you like to do, then what we need to be around each other for? Another, if you won the lottery, would you carry on working the job you're in now? I would do it on the side. But if I won the lottery, I would start my own practice for just women. What's the one thing you want to achieve in life but struggle with? Being 100% level-headed, because I'm like a good 55%. I'm not all the way there. If you could choose an age to die, what would you pick? That's very dark. I would want to live 110 years old. How long does it usually take for you to trust someone? I don't know. Until they give me that one moment to not trust them. I don't know how long that would take. Because I could know someone for a week and they do something and trust is all, like it could be a week, it could be a day, it could be within a couple hours of me knowing you. No. It says, what does it take for someone to gain your trust? What does it take for someone to gain your trust? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. What is the most profound and almost eye-opening experience you've had? Watching my mom go through breast cancer. That was an experience. And that was, I think, and then her having a stroke. But I think watching her, I think the stroke, it was very different for me when she had her stroke because I was a child. Well, when she had her stroke, I was, I think, 21. It was right after my either 21st or it was right in 25. So, okay, during the pandemic, I turned 23. Yeah, during the pandemic, I had turned 23. Or 22. No, 2021 is when I turned 23. What's this? 2020? Yeah. I don't remember the age. I think I was 21, turning 22. My mom had a stroke. I think at that point, it was very different, a very different experience because I was prone to knowing, because I think we had just lost my grandmother. The ending of the year into 2019, we had just lost my grandmother. So I was like always, I wasn't as, what's the word? Like anything can happen. And I think I was strong. I wasn't as emotional as I was because I was a child when my mom had was diagnosed. I was 12. I was 12 when we found out my mother had breast cancer. And the experience of knowing that, and then at that moment, my sister was away at school, so she didn't come home until, she probably came home before that, but it was just me and my mom home because my sister was away at college. She came home, obviously, when the school year was over, but it was me and my mom, and then it's like, it was like watching and trying to, because, you know, you have to tell your kid if anything happens, call 911. And you would never think that something will be going on or something that be happening where you have to prepare for that. And it was a situation where I had to look out to make sure that my mom will open, like every night that my mother will wake up the next morning. Like I would have to be sure, call my mom, shake her just in case, so I could know when it would be time to call 911. And it was one of those, it was one of those days where I was calling her, and okay, I'm calling her. She's not responding to me. I don't know how long it was, but I always remember it as it was being like 5 minutes. I was calling her name and she wasn't responding. And I'm like seconds away from calling 911. And I don't even think, like I've told her about this before, but I don't even think she realized in that moment as a 12-year-old how scared I was, because it was just me and my mom. My grandmother was home. My uncles was home. Everybody was asleep. And it was just in that moment, 8, 9 o'clock at night, I'm like, all right, she not responding. So this is the steps that I have to take. This is what she told me to do. And she laying on the floor. Well, she wasn't passed out. It was like one of these things where if she laid a certain type of way, she would throw up because the chemo, you know, the chemo was doing what it was supposed to do to kill the cancer. But it was making her weak also. And I remember that at this point, you know, if you knew anybody that had cancer, you've been around and, like, you know, the experience it firsthand, you know what chemo does to the body. So she would lay on the floor with the pillow. Well, not even on the pillow because her body had to be flat on a flat surface. And in them 5 minutes, I was calling my mother. She wasn't responding to me. And then finally she responded. And I'm like, well, what happened? And she told me, like, almost. I could have lost my mom that night. I could have lost her when she had her stroke. But that specific, I wasn't as afraid I was when she had her stroke. I don't think I was as afraid as I was in that moment at 12 years old, because I was by myself. I knew that my mom had my, it wasn't just me. It was a whole, even though my mother still had her family and my grandmother was there during that time when my mom had the breast cancer, it was just, you know, in that moment, I guess, that was the most eye-opening experience I've ever had. And I've been, ever since that moment right there prepared me for anything, because since then, my mother has had more health scares, and I'm able to understand more and know how to help, because I felt like I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do and how to prepare for it. I know how to prepare for it now, just in case. Okay, so what do you say is your worst personality trait? My worst personality trait. I feel like in some areas I can be good, and then I don't know if opinionated is a person. I mean, I am very opinionated, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, I feel like it's a good thing on at certain times, but then there'll be the bad times where I wish people in the comments, I wish people would let me know, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like I know, but I don't know where to put it, because it could be several things that could be my worst personality trait. Sometimes I try not to engage with people because I don't know how to respond to them on certain situations or anything. I would prefer to be by myself, so I won't have to showcase that person or that personality trait just in case, because it could be the whole it could be my whole personality. It could be the whole thing. If there is something you could ask your BFF and they are obligated to be honest about it, what would you ask them? How am I as a person? Be 100% honest, I guess. I don't know. Could hurt my feelings. I may understand. I may know. Been trying to fix it. Been trying to fix myself for a while. Okay, this is a long video. I need to stop this. How would you define forgiveness? I'm going to stop it right there. I'm not even going to answer that. But, yeah. So, this is a long little video of me finding questions and answering it. I got to wait for the thing to charge so I can get the other part from there. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll upload a video tomorrow. Again, for those of you who don't know me and are just now finding me on YouTube and coming along on this journey with me, my name is Siobhan Danielle. Again, welcome to my channel, and hopefully you guys like the content that I'm giving. If you guys would like to see some more, you could let me know what you would like to see in the comments. So, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification so you can get a notification every single time I drop a video. Thanks for watching. Sincerely, Siobhan out.